Alrighty. Let's have a little look here. Move this to there. And load these up. Lovely. Right. I believe I should have everything running nice enough right now. I'm going to just do one quick little check. Whoop. Let's go ahead and mute the PC. Better just do my little tweet out as well. And right, that's sorted. Now, I just want to check something on the old YT Studio. So, right, let's go to the channel, content, our live stuff now. And this, and then we go to my channel, go to here, and let's quickly just test. Testing. It looks like it's not working on the thing, so I'm gonna have to open the multi-stream chat. My chatbot thing doesn't actually have the thing. Let's quickly have a look and see. YouTube platform. Yeah, for some reason it's got problems right now. Okay, well, that's crap. But, well, we've got multi-stream. I do happen to see, however, Matthias, my buddy, how are you going? Are you well? 'Cause you're looking well. How was your break? All of that there sort of stuff. Right, we've got all of those feeding into there. So we have copper and what do you call it being supplied right now. So we need to go over this way. Let's quickly check. Okay, this is decoding a hard drive. We have a lot of those to decode. So that's good to know. And as well as that, we have this over here. So we actually have access to our automated transport. So this will allow us to move between bits of the train track. Eventually we are going to expand it up. While we're just traveling along this here, you can see the wonderful little sort of dip, jump, dip, jump, dip, jump. Break was great. His MFer was tired and needed to rest his silly little brain. Yes. Well, you didn't actually say silly little, you just said silly brain. So, yeah, that was on me. Whoopsie doopsies. You're not silly. But yeah, glad to hear it was very refreshing for you and all of that sort of stuff. It's always good to see. Whoop. It is announcing that, yep, we have a break playing, an ad roll playing. So while that's playing, it's literally just on here at the moment, so we can just go ahead and see account. Let's sign in with the Google while it's doing this here, and this should hopefully allow us to then see and post. Yes, continue, do all of that there. So that's us successfully logged in on that, and lovely. So that's working now. Let me just do a quick little test. I am doing very well. We've got that there testing. Yes, hey, perfect. I just forgot to reintegrate YouTube into the thing because StreamerBot like disconnects each time. But now it will notify YouTube whenever there is a Twitch ad playing or something. Starting off with my tin of Monster, my first of the day, because even though I was painting earlier, I wasn't actually enjoying my usual beverage while I paint. But tonight I will be enjoying some unusual beverages because I was in, what do you call it? Ah, good stuff, good stuff. Yes. on Saturday, went to Lidl and everything, picked up a few things, and one of the most important things that was picked up was I got some Smirnoff Ice and some Blue Wicked, both of which are very tasty. So this here is like a 3-minute round trip via this rail network, which is just wild. Just absolutely wild that that's the length of time it takes. Tin of bad apple stuff for tomorrow. Ooh, very nice. Which is defined as the bad apple stuff. Because if you're talking about Magners, yeah, that is bad. It's not bad tasting, it's just really, 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 really gassy and disappointing as a result. Oh yeah, the space elevator. Oh yeah, this is also going to encourage us down here at some hell of a speed. So down here, we need to get the coal from there to feed across into here some way maybe. Or maybe we should put it up there actually. That's something we should probably do. But either way, look at this here. Building up some speed. And zoink. Not to be confused with zoinks, which is what they say in the Scooby-Doo movies. Right, so we've got those dismantled crates are... Right, we've got those there. Deep apple pish flavor. Well, it could be worse. It could be a tin of dark fruits. Okay, dark fruits isn't actually that bad, but I could only have like 1 can of it because of how sweet it is. You know, it's a little bit like you that way. Hey! Get it? I called you sweet. That's the joke. So, right. Maybe it's gotta be up there or something. It's not on top of the thing. Right. Let's actually climb up and see if it maybe is right up here. We'll see. Got him is right. You know me. I'm just such a charmer of a human being. So we've got all of that feeding into there. Now we need to get over here. This we need to start feeding across, and we need to feed the alumina scrap all the way into there. So these here, right. We can stop that because we don't need that anymore. Right, so instead we're going to have you feed to here. Right, I guess we can go like this. And then we have that feed across to here. Okay, so this one will be for copper. You will feed into here. You will then feed around, and I want you going into here, maybe? Let's try and construct our little conveyor lifts to feed down. So this one is the one that feeds in. Let's go ahead and construct a floor segment for it. So conveyor lift hole. We want this here. So at this point, you feed into there. And you will run down to here. So let's now get this hooked in like this, and then we can just have that hook across like that, which is going to be lovely. So you feed, oh no, this needs to be the other way, I think. That goes into there, damn it. You feed around to this, and then you should hopefully be allowed to hook into that. No, you're not going to be. So you feed to that, and you from there feed to there. So this should allow it. Yep. There we go. That's now pumping out as much as it possibly can. Let's go see what the extraction rate of each of these is, because I might be able to actually upgrade this. You're at 120 per minute. You're also 120 per minute. I could bump this significantly upwards. And I mean like significantly. So, first things first. Dismantle all of those. This, and these. Now, we can get rid of that. Let's have all of this stripped away. And we're not going to piss off the big fella there. Instead, we're going to get rid of these here. And you are going to be used to feed. So you feed from, you go around to there. You are going to here. You will then feed just ever so slightly down and around to there. Now we have the joys of this to go with. Okay, so this here, let's pump that to there. That's going to do its weird little thing. Yes, okay, fine, they'll cross over. And right, now we just need to upgrade that. And then we can have our train stuff going out from here. So first car will always be set to that. Second car will be set to that. So logistics, floor hole. Construct that. Now you go into there. You, on the other hand, are going around to here. And you will feed, let's go from that there to, oh no, that's a horrible angle. Let's get this like this. Have you, by any chance, this is rather slightly randomized question, but also quite an important one. Have you seen any of the secret level episodes that have been out recently? Because we have been enjoying, well, we just binged a whole shit ton of it last night. In fact, whole pile of the different episodes, and one of the ones was Warhammer 40,000. And it was pretty damn cool, actually. Had a nice little Chaos Sorcerer kind of vibe going with it, which I dug. Right, you are extracting 270 per minute. Yeesh. Okay, let's get these upgraded then. So you are going to go to, no, you're going to 240 per minute. So we can extract one of these from each. And then we'll be pumping out 720 iron ore per minute. And that will feed, you can see how quickly it's loading all the shit up to there. Very nice. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So we need to construct a couple of floor hole bits. So one is going here, one goes here, and our last one goes here. So this here one, you go like that, you go like that, and you go like that. Now we can upgrade that one as well. And that'll be fine. You, on the other hand, are coming down to here. That's all good. You come down to here. All good. You come down to here. And you're all good. So all of this stuff will eventually become redundant. As we strip stuff away and all. We need to have a look for sulfur. So, sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. We have some up there that is an impure, like an impure source. So I'm thinking maybe we need to add a station up here. Do we have the stuff we need for transport, train station, freight platforms? Okay. That's definitely going to be an interesting one. Let's go for one freight platform and then 4 empty. Yeah, we'll just go for 4 empty. So this here, we have all of that kind of stuff. We are going to need a crap ton more wire. So wire should be in here. Yep, there it is. That's the crap ton we need it to be. And we might as well upload some of this stuff. Get a little bit more space in the inventory. And while we're at it, special, let's build our MAM here. Lovely, hard drive scan completed. What does this give us? Cheap silica, which is or alclad casing. I think that there is technically a little bit cheaper, but we're going to rescan and see what we get. Turbo heavy fuel, definitely. What do you use? Compacted coal, and so that's going to allow us to have some pretty clean looking stuff. Right, let's look at Caterium. We've got the quick wire, we need those. Okay, fine. That there is currently a no. Quartz. This here, rocket fuel or ionized fuel. Maybe not. What about alien tech? What do we need? Oh yeah, what's that? 1 summer slip, 100 of those, and then 50 computers. Yeah, no. Let's just keep scanning. And while we're at it, boop, deconstruct that. And let's get to moving. So up this way, we are going to need to do a little bit of adjustment to our network up here. So I'm thinking if we construct it up here, we can have the coal run from those up to here, and then we can load sulfur in from that side. Now sulfur is going to be our really, really tricky one. It's going to definitely be the trickiest part of it. And I just realized we've got a whole pile of stuff. Okay, so that there we're full up on those. Let's upload this, and the concrete we can get rid of as well. Copper ore, we'll upload you. Get a few of these uploaded. It's going to be something for us at least. So while it's doing its thing, that's fine. Whoop. I forgot about the fact that the camera was enabled. God, I'm going rightly through this tin of Monster. Although I have been informed that apparently it's weird as hell to drink Monster out of a glass. And several people have said it just looks disconcerting whenever you see it. And it's like, yeah, that's fair. I completely agree with you. But at the same time, it makes it so much more drinkable than out of a can. Like, it tastes better. There's no way around it. It just does taste better. So up here, I'm thinking possibly we load up on those first 2 cars, and then after the first 2 cars, we have it load up from this way. So let's give it a try. We're going to need to do a little bit of rejigging. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. We need to get rid of some of these here. So, right, that will do that little bit. We need transport. So we need our train station up here. Surface is too uneven, so we need to expand this out to the side. Let's go for foundations. And we'll expand it like this. And expand one out here. So this should hopefully work. Right, train station. Right, that connects like that. That's fine. Let's go for an empty platform, and then we want a freight platform. Now this freight platform, we want one there, and we want one here. So, actually that's not too bad. I'm okay with that. Right. Number 8, you are going to connect down to there. Lovely stuff. And you, my friend, are going to connect to there. So, now we can go to this train station bit and let's look at our timetable. So, train. Let's edit the timetable. You are going to go from Skövde to Aix-en Province to Hamburg. And Hamburg, you're going to stay here until freight wagon is fully loaded or unloaded. And we can save this here. So for this, the goal for this game is basically just max engineering autism, essentially, yes. This is just one of the most fun games for, I like making the numbers go up, essentially. But it's also pretty cool because you get to like explore all kinds of really nice, really cool looking environments, all that kind of stuff. I need automated miners. You also can just run around smacking the shit out of the wildlife, which is something. But whoop, sometimes the wildlife may decide to smack the ever-loving shit out of you. But you can kill things, you can go around, you can do all of that kind of stuff. And then you can, like, this is just a nice world. It's a very beautiful world and it's really pretty. It's a bit like Subnautica. There's a story, you can do the story, and the story in this here you get through little bits of sort of dialogue every time you pick up a particular kind of item. And you're like, okay, that's nifty, I enjoy that there. But also at the same time, you can use things like, for example, you can use a parachute to climb a mountain. So this here, for example, if you find a spot that has a slight diagonal upward slope, you can get into your parachute while you're falling. You can build up a little bit of momentum, and you can try to climb a mountain using a parachute. And sometimes it'll work. And then you can find that little outpost there, for example, which would be really handy for making, or that can extract sulfur. Over here we have a whole pile of coal deposits that we can start to exploit. We're going to have them run the whole way along the side of this, and it'll be nifty. And yeah, it's just really all about making yourself very happy with just how, as you say, autistic you want to make it. You know, for example, this here, horrendously inefficient. The way I've designed this here is not effective in the slightest. It's not. But, you know, it's all iterative. The world is the same every time it loads. It's not procedurally generated or anything like that there. It will just drop you into one of your random little loading spots. And then at that point, it's up to you to do whatever the heck you want. But all of the crash sites will be the same. All of the collectibles will be the same. All of that, it's just always going to be the nice same little thing you've got. And yeah, it's got trains. So obviously at that point, trains, very much yes. Very much yes. Right, so we've got sulfur that we can load into the thing. Sulfur, I think we should split out once we have it loaded. Because then once we export our sulfur over to the other side of the world... Oh yeah, also, I'm going to show you what happens when you get hit by a train in this game. You're going to get to see what happens when you get hit by a train. There are also gigantic spider-like creatures. Boom. There is no collision with the train. I don't know if they intend to add it, but unfortunately at the moment there's an achievement for getting yourself run over by your own vehicle. You are not able to do that using a train, which is a little bit sad. Not gonna lie to you. A little bit sad there. Right, over here, we've got this here. You are, yep, you're still summer slooped to hell. So the summer sloop is something you can get that will just load all of the stuff in. Right, this here, let's go ahead and loot a whole pile of these here. So, upload these. And we'll do the same, so you can see the amount getting generated there. It's a hell of a lot of those getting generated. And we have all of these factories that are doing all of their cool little things. It's just satisfying whenever you get shit running properly. So, right, awesome sync. That there is not currently feeding with anything. Oh, yes, we should upgrade this while we're at it. So you are upgraded, you're upgraded. We're gonna upgrade this. And, oh, wow. Finally, we actually have hit a deficit of alclad aluminum sheets. That is a rarity. Because they're really easy to produce. All they require is copper ingots and alclad, or aluminum ingots. I keep saying aluminum just because it's spelt aluminum in this game, but it's not actually, it's aluminium. Element is called aluminium. But, you know what Yanks are like. Always being silly biscuits with their naming conventions, all of that kind of stuff. So, over here, we got a shit ton of those. Let's grab a shit ton of these while we're at it too. And we can start uploading some of this as well. So, you swap over to there. Let's get this. Now, these here we can upload and that'll be fine. You're missing copper ingots. Yeah, copper ingots are going to be our big thing to unload now. Let's see if we can. Copper. We don't have any at the minute. So we should actually go and collect some from over this way. Whoop. Up this way. We have, yes, we still have unexploited resources and all, but you know how it is. Right, over here we've got those there feeding in. Let's just go ahead and upgrade. That'll do that. Then we upgrade, whoop. Upgrade this, this, and this. And now you, and you. Lovely. So those are going to do their things. We need to see what our unlock was. So let's open up the MAM here and see. Now, MAM hard drive scan's been completed. Scroll down to the bottom and see what we got. The reason I'm leaving all these here in the thing is simply for the fact that it's actually a lot easier if you have these here. Because if I select this, for example, and I select turbo heavy fuel, this will load compacted steel ingot back into the roster of scannable things. So at this point, I know for a fact I don't need charcoal and I don't need copper alloy. So I just don't select one or the other. And then, whenever I scan a new hard drive, it's not going to have either of these in the pool. So, fine concrete is tempting. It is efficient, but it's not great. Caterium wire, on the other hand, could be handy. So we'll keep that in mind. It's something we might possibly run. What we should do, however, is we should start looking at expanding this here along the way so that we can load our aluminum scrap into there. And then from the aluminum scrap over there, we can start having it load in certain other things. So let's upload the steel beams. Jet fuel cannot melt them, as we are all well aware of. Upload these here. Don't need those. So, right. What else do we want to do? Oh yes, remains, always. Always load remains. Sheets and that there are fine. Let's go ahead with this and we'll start loading some of the copper ingots over here, which we have a multitude of. Absolute multitude of these here right now. So you can see this is feeding up the ways. Whoop. So let's see. That is, you are a 5 that's feeding upwards. So, right. I think I see what's going on. This is just going to continue feeding these down. Let's go ahead and grab some of these. So that's like 300, I want to say. Let's do an inventory sort. Yep, there's 1, 2, 300. And we're going to grab 1, 2, 3. And we can upload that 100. Plastic, can we? Nope, we don't have any more space for plastic, so we'll not bother with that. But you here will grab another batch of this. So we're going to go load our Alclad aluminum sheeter over here. And then, that looks hideous. Won't lie to you. Looks hideous. But, so be it. It's kind of what we gotta work with at the minute. Over here, let's drop some of the things into this manufacturer. So, right, this here is the constructor. Let's load 100 into here, and we're going to load 100 into this assembler. So, that'll load 100 into that. You are going to load these here about there. So this should hopefully allow us some kind of leverage. Then we go 1, 2, and 3, and we'll load this in. So that should have us pumping out a hell of a lot of these here. Yep, makes 150 of these per minute, and we're sorted. All of this aluminum scrap, on the other hand, is going to be very important for us eventually, but not right now. So drag this into here, and this should be us sorted. Industrial beams are going to load up nicely, and we can get to going. So, over here we go. These are feeding into that up there. We need to construct a crafting bench because, or no, it's actually an equipment workshop we need because we need a crap ton of miners. We are going to need to construct however many. I don't actually know. That's a mighty good question. Right, let's build 15. We've just got this constructing the 15, and then at that point we'll be fine. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. There's a 15. I said 14 like 14 was the max we were going for. It was not. That was very silly of me. Right, let's go out to here. That's a dismantle crate there. Where? Oh, that's just going to be a bunch of ore. I see what's going on. Right, okay, so here we've got a few of these in our thing. Actually, we can just upload these here into our inventory anyway. Because we'll be able to construct them from the, what do you call it? So yes, very on board for that. And now, logistics, we need conveyor poles, and we need these to be running alongside the track for a little bit of time. We will get to it. Right, pipeline we don't need to worry about. Programmable splitter is going to be a very helpful thing eventually, because then we can set up what are called sushi belts. Sushi belts are wonderful little things which goes like, hey, so you have this many of these. Like you have all of the stuff going, and using a programmable splitter, you can go as like, okay, so I want going out this way. I want to have these 4 items. That might be 4 items going into a manufacturer. So it actually enables you to automate a hell of a lot of your processes whenever you set it up. Although it's not always the prettiest looking way to do things, it is a way. It is something that can be done. Right. So let's look at production, miner, Mark II. Here we go. Right. So this here is going to, you're going to run out to here. And you are then going to run to here. You'll run along like that. And let's get you running down the way to here. We get this here connecting to that. So lovely stuff. It's online, it's operational. And we can just go ahead, power line, let's connect you in here. You're going to take about 10 seconds, and we're going to load you up for 600 per minute you're going to produce. So be proud of yourself, buddy. You are effective as hell. Whoop. We go this way, and let's see, can we? Nope, we can't get up that way, so we're going to have to climb up that rock, probably using our parachute. Can we? Nope, not via that part at least. Okay, this is going to be a... Oh no. Right, so we gotta try this the old-fashioned way. Oh, is it working? I think it's working. I think we might be able to parachute up this. There we go. And now we can just fly over this way. So you are going to then continue. I want you connecting up to here. And then you're going to run alongside until, yep, eventually you will get out to here. Okay, this here is, not ideal. There we go. Now, straighten this out. Et voila. Well, damn. And special. We should be able to research whatever the hard drive has unlocked now. Radio control system. Ooh. Produces 3 of those. Or iron alloy. You know what? Radio control system, you're tempting, so we're going to hang on to that. Yes, we are. So, currently dismantling MAM. Yes, let's go ahead with that. And this here will go all over this way. Now we just get this to go over here. And you can see where our train is coming in. Now, what happens if okay, I can set them to straight now. Oh boy. This is where it gets a little bit amusing whenever you get onto a slope, because it doesn't entirely track in the most easy fashion. You go up like this. You go like this. And then, okay, third is going to be that. You, on the other hand, are going to load in from this. So, yep, this will fill up like that. Lovely stuff. And then over here, we can set up the other guy here. So, miner Mark II. What are we looking for? Okay, so we got to go up here a little bit first. It's going to be up on the top of this section, is it? Yes, it is. Right, miner, construct this. You are going to go out like this. And then you are going to be, whoop. Well, first things first, that guy is an undoubted asshole. So that there is too long. Oh, don't you frickin' dare. Well, that one we don't need to worry about at least. It tried to charge us and fell off the cliff. Silly biscuit. You go like that. And then, right. You are going to go up like this. Right. You need to stop all of that. You hear me? I think that one's dead. And then you will feed into this. Okay. Right. So you, as a power line, can't quite connect just directly to it, but you can connect to here. You'll do that, and then we connect that to that. Now, this here is only 60 per minute, but we're going to overclock it to 150 per minute. So there we go. It's something at least. This will load these out. And then once the train stops in Hamburg, we've got that there. So normal, empty, empty, and this. So we just need to wait for the train. Where is the train? The train's coming this way. And then, actually, you know what? We don't even necessarily need to listen to the, or wait for the train that much. Let's go for transport. And we can get this to feed up to here like this. And then we'll set up a hypertube entrance. And you connect to there. So now we can take this here, and hopefully whenever we come out the other side, we should come out with enough velocity that we get a little bit of airtime. That's my hopes, at least. So we kind of have our transport network set up, but most importantly, we finally have our full, what do you call it? Obviously, what do you call it is not actually the official name. It's our first full sulfur miner. Our sulfur mining network is finally set up. So let's go for a celebratory beverage. Lovely little bit of Smirnoff Ice. Because grown-ass manly man with grown-ass manly man drinks. Hell yeah. Oh, it's got that right there. Beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. And not just because that sounds exactly like 9:30 in the office for me. Smells sweet as hell. Sláinte. Oh my god. Just a perfect little lemony twist to it. People shit talk it, but I don't know why they shit talk it. It's a freaking delicious beverage. We could totally get rid of this here awesome sink, but I don't know if we should right now. So these here are... Right, this is transferring a hell of a lot of that. Huh. I think we're probably going to need to set up a little system here, which will go over the top of these here. So, these are currently just sending all the stuff to what is called the awesome sink. The awesome sink just scraps things to give you in-game currency, basically. We don't necessarily want that, so we're going to go for logistics. And we are going to construct one that is 18 tall. Oh no. Well, maybe. Right, so let's see. You are 18 tall. You here will be 18 tall. You are going to be the same. 18 tall, and you will be 18 tall. So these here will then feed out from each of these respective little bits. They will go across here, and they will then feed down. And where they will feed down into is going to be right. Construct one here. One here. Oh, damn it. Right, one there. Conveyor lift hole. Right, you feed across and down into here. You go across and down into here. And finally, you will go across and down into here. Now, each of these then will have feed up the way. And if we feed this to the higher point of 18 up, that should hopefully allow us to just have our thing run the whole way across. And then we can set this up like this, up 18. And let's get this running. So, you are going to feed into... God frickin' damn it. I knew I was going to forget something. I forgot to reverse the direction of them. Reversed. So this goes down. 18. 18. will be 18, and you are also going to be, boom. Right, now we get that to feed across to here. Oh my god, that looks freaking cool. You will feed across to here. It looks like it's running along that thing. That is really, really nice. It looks like it just runs along that. And I'm a fan. Whenever something looks as aesthetically pleasing as that, that's a damn good sign. So this one needs to extend up a little bit. So you are going to have to go like that. And you go like this. So all of these should now feed down a nice little way like that. Let's go see what was uncovered here. Alcalad casing or classic battery. Oh boy, this classic battery looks much nicer. Much nicer. We're not going to use it just yet, but we're keeping that in mind. But for the meantime, all these things over here, we need to have extend down. So you will come down to here. You will come down to here. You will come down to here. You go to here. And you will go to here. So all of these will feed into a few different things. So what we could do is set up some splitters. So conveyor splitters, let's go ahead, build 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. All of these here are going to split out, and what they're going to split into is going to be just literally storage deposits. So into here, boom, boom, and boom. Into here, we've got this here, boom, boom, and boom. These will all be for the purpose of our, what do you call this? So let's actually just go ahead and get this built like that. Now, we need more steel pipes is the thing. Let's go ahead and merge you into here. So this is going to load all of its crap into here. You are going to be, whoop. You go from there. You go from there. And you go from there. So these here are all going to feed like this. Perfectly fine, perfectly normal. All of them will go like that. And we now have ore coming out of each one. So that's lovely. This here area, potentially, we could start using as some kind of... Well, I guess eventually it will be a storage space, but we're going to have to adjust our factory a hell of a lot. So let's get looking at it and see just what we've got. So these here, you will be, maybe we should do smart splitters. So it should be iron, copper, alumina. That could be, what could that be? We could have everything running into itself. But what would we do with it? So over here, you're just going to fill up with a whole pile of copper ore. So we can take the iron out of this, and we can load the iron into this. This here should be just iron, roger, and just iron. This here is copper, copper, and copper. This should be Okay, you're empty for now, but you will be. Those need to be irons. So into here, let's load up with iron. That will be our thing. It will load those. These here will then feed out with what we need. Now, our train is still over there, but how far? Okay, so it's just past Hamburg, and it's coming over this way. So let's see. Iron, copper, sulfur, coal, and that will eventually be alumina. So yes, we've got these things working okay now. Those, alright, fine. Oh yeah, I should see. Did I get the one for the 25th? I didn't. Oh, 25th was just fireworks. I'll take fireworks. Hell yeah.
Turning explosives
24.
into a recreational activity is exactly the kind of attitude that
So I got
humanity
23
takes
there.
down. By all means, have fun.
Let's quickly look for 24, shall we? Just to see what we've got. Hmm, 24. There it is. Okay, that's just a fresh factory trinket. Now, let's have a look. We could go for that. Advanced aluminium production.
Gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts. This scent
Blueprints
is the
hover
feeling
pack
about
could
your
be
family
good.
on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
Heavy modular frames are going to be a very limiting factor. What goes into a fused modular frame? It's not going to tell me, is it? I don't think it is. Well, in the meantime, let's just build a space elevator. Well, out here. Let's build that like that. Now we need 100. 100 of what? 500 of what? And 250 of what? Nuclear pasta. Wouldn't go eating that for your lunch. Right, this here is what? And what is going on with these here freight cars? Why are you not loading a whole pile of stuff out? You should be. So this here unloads, fine, and unloads. Each of these should then be unloading something. You should have a shit ton of coal coming out. There should be all the other stuff down. But I'm not seeing it. It doesn't appear to be materializing. Yeah, this is a problem. I don't know why it's not loading these things. Let's go check our train stations just to find out. Although first things first, whoop, over here, and ma'am. How long we got? 2.5 minutes. Okay, need to be ready for our next research project. Maybe I've got it checking the wrong direction. So let's thump into here and go along and see. We should probably look at possibly building a better train network that doesn't have this whole having to look back on itself kind of thing. Whoop. Yep, look at this right here. And then this should give us a bit of speed. There we go. And we're back moving now. So we're going to have to watch it as it actually comes out of the ground. Or like as it comes up to the train station, because I have my concerns that it stops at the wrong direction. That would be a big problem if it was. But let's see. Maybe we just need it to load all of the stuff. Okay, well there's sulfur down there, as well as looks like volcanic, like sulfuric acid down there, so I guess that's a thing. I just want to try and get it set so that we can have a bit of progress with it. Also, a SAM node wouldn't be a bad thing to have if we got the SAM node over there. We have tons of the stuff, just not currently in use. So let's keep on going and see. Trains coming down. Now. What is going on? Does it take 2.5 minutes for us to get to the next little section of the base? Because if so, that's going to be a very interesting little part. Yep, takes us 2.5 minutes to get between these different segments using this here, which is actually slower than the other ways. That doesn't actually rise up to attack us when we're in the tubes. And whoop, boing. Slight increase like that. Right, what do we have here? So you will do that there. Let's load the train. Train settings to load. And you are train settings to load. So the train should be stopping here. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, right, hang on. No, right, hang on. Self-driving off. We need to see what the hell is going on here. It's just skipping out Hamburg? Nuh-uh. Not happening. We are going to load this train, and that is going to be it. We need to load this train. So, out to here. Stop here. And can we dock? So, this should, yep, there we go. Feeding from either side. Hey, an ad is now currently playing. Okie dokes. Right. Well, you're not actually missing much. That there will be more applicable if we're playing different games later on down the line. So this will do its thing. Right, Skövde, then Aachen province, then Hamburg. And you here. Right, Skövde. Freight wagon is fully loaded or unloaded. Aachen province. Do that. And this here. Right. We're moving backwards a little bit, so let's go ahead and fix that. So, turn on self-driving. Just then, whoa, no. No, Skövde, Aachen province. Then Hamburg. So this here has cocked up the timetables. So, no. Edit timetable. Yes. How did I just... Right, we're going ahead with this here. Don't worry about the whole... That. We're going to get to Skövde. And then once we dock at Skovda, then we can start our journey back. But this is going pretty okay as far as things go. So 25 megawatts of power being used currently. We've got this doing that. Maybe we should get a fluid car. Maybe we should. Fluid freight car. Or do we use packaged stuff? Or do we just move a crap ton of compacted coal ourselves? Is also an option. Would have been a lot cooler, I would say, if we had just not used the whole thing and had the trains move all the way across the track. So now we'll do this, brake like this, and hopefully this should be us ready to stop at the base. So a little bit more, and boom. Now do this here. Right. So the next station, it says, is going to be Hamburg. I think we need to turn on self-driving and let this do its own little silly game. So this will finish docking. I like those that run over the top ways there. It just looks really freaking nifty. So, onwards we go. And we're gonna hop out once it gets close enough to the area where we construct our pipes and all. Although I suppose I could hop out here, and yep, there we go. So this here allows me to do a little bit of inventory adjustment while I'm here. Let's load more of these in. Upload. Okay, so we're full on the iron rods section. Let's see, circuit boards we're not full on. Steel beams we're definitely not going to be full on. Gas Nobelisk, stator, yellow power slug, motor, steel pipes, definitely going to need more of those. Hog remains we've got crap tons of. Supercomputers we don't. Spitter remains, stinger remains, ingots. Ingots will be a very importante, muy importante, if you will. So we have all of these cars doing these things. And right. Maybe we just load all of the crap into everything. And then we just have programmable splitters, maybe? Or we do a sushi belt. And just a basic one. Maybe it's gonna have to be a sushi belt. Let's have a look and see. So, radar tower. Still got 3 hard drives within the district. It says. So, over here, we're going to need to whoop and jump down. So, behold, that right there is how you get some motion going. That is gorgeous. Doing shit like that. It's glorious. So, over this way, this will be producing some of those. You are not currently sending... Well, no, your concrete is going out. Aha. Here's our problem. Steel beams, we've got a whole pile of these. So let's grab some of these here and we'll upload what we can. This will clear the way a little bit there. And into here we can get a few of these. So boom, pop that into there. Now, steel beams, yeah, we're gonna have more than enough left over. So we want to upload those. And that's gonna help us out a little bit. So over this here way, we don't have the awesome sink anymore. Nope, we don't. We scrapped it. No, we didn't. Right. So, up there at the top, is that the last one to fill up? Yes, it should be. So each of these here, let's get you to feed down to here. You will feed down to here. And you will feed into here. So you know what? We're actually going to change these here. Each of these will be Mark 1s. So it's not going to unload at a great speed, but it will unload at a speed. And right. Mark 1. That goes like that. Oh, bugger. That's definitely not going to work. Maybe Mark 1 like this. Mark 2 like this. You like that. You feed from there, and you feed from there. That's fine. It'll do. Grab these. Oh, those are iron plates. Yep, not what you want clogging up your inventory. So those are like that. We're going to grab the other box, which is up there. So grab that, and here we go. Lovely. That's another one sorted. And that. So these will do their little bits. All of this stuff will keep a nice steady-ish buffer going. Right. That is offloading. Okay, so this here is in a slight decline. That's unfortunate. How do I boost this? 4 per minute? Yeah, I wanna bump this up. Let's go for 8 per minute. You're going to be 8 per minute. You will be 8 per minute. And then finally, actually, I realized we could just copy and paste because that auto-loads those. So, steel pipes. Okay, we'll load 200 in there. And into here. Start loading these. Get what we can. Lovely, happy stuff. And over here, we can actually get rid of this. So let's do that. Now, sort, we got 2 inventory slots free. We got how many pipes? We don't got enough of those. So let's load these here in. That's gonna, will it get us there? It will, just about. So this here, we fill that up, and then we keep this. That is gonna keep pumping out concrete, and right. We now have most of what we need for some different stuff. So, ma'am, let's construct this here. Hard drive scan completed. Adhered iron plate, which is 3 in 1 and produces 3.75 per minute. That's terrible. That's truly terrible. Less terrible. Significantly so. Alcalad casing or classic battery. You know what? We're actually going to choose that reward. So hard drive 1, radio control or iron alloy. Screw it, we're trying it. Polymer resin? Wow. That just is horrible. Truly, truly awful. So that is that one taken care of. Okay. Not ideal. All of that crap is blocking our inventory. So, I think assembler-wise, we're going to need a few different things. And one of the things we're going to need is some drone stuff. We need batteries being deployed. That's something we need. And I don't quite know what is going to be the most effective way to do this. But I think over there we need to construct a thing, and we need to construct drone bases being constantly pumped out everywhere. So this here is going to do some loading. Lovely. We may as well stay on the train because, you know, we're doing okay. I also forgot about the fact that... Oh, MIDI-OX, are you not working? Why is MIDI-OX not working? Huh? Input 2? No, no. What if I go for this? Oh, what? That's a shame. It's changed the channel that the what do you call it is on. My MIDI thing. So I actually lean forward if I want to make it sound like I'm a space marine. Which is a shame. If I want to make it sound like I'm on a radio or something. You know, in case I was wanting to sound like I was on, what do you call it? Can I pick either 1 or 2? Shit. That was like 2 minutes ago. Without the context, apologies. Without the context, it only just popped up on my thing there. I am going to say number 2. Number 2. Is this you trying to decide if you need a number 1 or a number 2? Or is that you saying, for the number of hard drives I have queued up, that I need to decide which I'm going for? If it's deciding if you need a number 1 or a number 2, always 2. Always, always, always 2. Do some damage. Right, over this here way. Oh, the mixer for your drink. So is your drink whiskey or rum or vodka? The hard drives? I thought you were just like... I thought you were either really into the orcs from Warhammer, or that you were saying it's like, how do people from close to Jordanstown store their data? They store it on an hard drive. Terrible joke, but I will not apologize. Absolutely will not. Rum? Ooh. If it's spiced rum, I would say go for an orange. If it's non-spiced rum, I would say go for a lemon. Lemon or lime. Or lemon and lime, you know. A wee sort of Spritey type beverage or something can be exceptionally pleasant. I am partial to a wide variety of those ones. Although the one I was absolutely loving at the office party was I was drinking so much gin. Gin and Sprite, which I didn't really like gin for the longest time. Thought it's like, ew, this stuff is gross. Now it's like, this stuff with lemonade? Yeah, that's pleasant as hell. Ah, 2 was Club Orange Zero. Do you remember the advertisements they used to have for Club Orange? I said advertisements, and I'm quite glad that Lids isn't in the room because she gets really mad when I say advertisement, because she's just like, the word is advertisement. And I was just like, I apologize. Because, you know, I haven't got as much experience advertising as things, you know. Yeah, just me generally being a little shitbird, which is definitely just me in a nutshell. Right, logistics, nope, organisation. Let us get this set up. So, boom, construct, construct, construct. You are construct, construct, construct. And you are construct, construct, and construct. And this should leave, yes, leaves just enough space for us to go in between. So, you feed through to there, and you feed into there. You will feed these 3. Whoop. And you will go like this. So this here, this has filled up with coal. Yes, it has. These here other 2 are going to have to fill up with coal. But that's okay. Right. Let me just quickly see. Why are you not currently... I'm going to quickly just check something on my, what do you call it, MIDI. Channel, so channel 1. Yes, you are on channel 1. You're on mono. Your output is okay. Omni is off. On both. Okay. Well, let's switch this to on. And exit that and see. I have a feeling it's probably just going to be a case of whoopsie doopsies. I accidentally knocked the MIDI cable out the back of the PC or something. It's probably going to be something as simple and innocuous as that. Right. We now have the opportunity to construct batteries. Ooh. We don't want iron in that. We don't. So you are a no. This here is a crap ton of coal. Let's take 100 sulfur. And actually, sulfur we can start uploading. So you, boom. You will go like this. And, oh no, that was the wrong thing. You're gonna go like this. And let's upload this sulfur. Nope, that was the stupidest. I am such a silly biscuit sometimes. Ain't it true? Ain't it just the truest? Right, we need to construct manufacturing. So we need a manufacturer. And over here, we're going to construct this. This will then feed out eventually into a couple of things. So where is our thing? Right, you here will connect to here. Boom, and you will connect to that. So this we can set to classic battery. And we want a splitter thing. So, right, organization. Let's get 4 of these constructed. Boom, 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 and boom. This here, you will construct and lead into here. You lead into here, you lead into here, and you lead into here. So, this one, we need wire going into one. We need sulfur going into one. So, sulfur, you go into there. Okay, that's all right. We'll load this here. That will fill up like that. This here, we need wire. Let's get this loaded into here. That will do its thing. Into here, we'll load whole pile of plastic. Whole pile of that. And then into here we need, is it alkylate aluminum sheet? Right. So that's 90 per minute. Okay, this will produce 30 per minute. 30 batteries per minute. That's okay. And over here, alkylate aluminum sheet. Let's get these here going. And load those. So this here will do its thing. It will then fill up with all of these resources. And we're fine. There we go. It's loading all of these nicely. This should be a stack of like 100, I think, at the end of it. And this uses 55 megawatts. Now, these here we can also load into a drone thing. So we could have this feed directly into transport. Where is it? Drone port. We are going to need alkylate sheets for this. So let's take 168 of these back. And where is it? Drone port. So into here. You load into this. And you, Mr. Powerline, will connect to here. Let's construct a drone here for this. And we now have an operational, what do you call it? So this here is, yep, trip cost 0 per minute. That's okay. So, right. We want this to outload a whole pile of stuff. So, we've got our drone here that we can have. Do we have a thing for our second one? We do have nearly enough, god damn it. It's those high-speed connectors, those are a problem. So let's get 3 more of these. 1, 2, and 3. So these here we're gonna have to set up. Advertisement. I completely agree with you, actually. I would say it as advertisement, because I would say it as advertising. I don't actually know, although potentially advertisement or something. I need to actually look up how it's broken down etymologically. Because ad is obvious, like from Latin. Advertisement etymology. Let's learn. Okay, so it has its origins in the Old French term avertissement, which means a written statement calling attention. It comes from the stem of the verb avertir, which means to turn, direct, or make aware. Okay, so it's from Middle French, but the Middle French, like Old French, how does that derive? Because you see it said different ways. And the fact that it's not green makes me think it's not vert. I mean, yes, it's avertissement, but it's not advertisement. So at that point, it would be like, it would be reasonable to be like avertissement or avertissement. It's weird. Languages are fucking weird. English is just a bastard language. And I do mean that in every sense of the word. It is, in terms of things, an absolute bastard of a language. So, right. We should get the alclad stuff from over there. And we should feed the bauxite scrap across to that base. I'm trying to figure what we need to establish for our like drone ports. What do we actually need to establish to get them running nicely? Boom, there we go. So that's that sorted. Oh yeah, hypertube entrance. Let's get this. And you, we can connect up to here. So we could have this launch us down the ways. Let's see just how effectively this does. So coal could be one of the things we set up a drone for. We could set up coal being produced, and we could actually probably just have that run by a coal power plant there. We could probably likewise down there set up packaged fuel or like packaged crude oil or something, which we could move via drone, and then we could have it just ship the packages back, like the empty packages. Try speaking fucking Portuguese. I don't even want to try speaking Portuguese because that language is impressively difficult. Like, every time I hear it being spoken, I'm always just sitting thinking, it's like, but this isn't a Cyrillic alphabet, so why does it sound Cyrillic? Like, it's a little bit, like, wild. It's like, okay, but this is Cyrillic. The sound of it just sounds Balkan in origin. But it's not. It's not a Balkan language. So we've got those loading concrete. Concrete is something we could have it moving. So the drone port, I think we should set up a drone port over this way for aluminum scrap. Let's go ahead and search for bauxite, shall we? So obviously we have the one, so there's bauxite up there. We've got pure bauxite up there. We've got that one there. All the bauxite is up there, which is a problem. It's a very big problem. Maybe we should try packaging water. Maybe that's something we should do. Right, over here we've got these. Let's go ahead and... Oh, you are empty with your water storage. I see why. This has completely filled up with these. So this is a lot of those. We can go ahead over to here. Let's load as many of these as we can. And we're going to set this to produce a shit ton of casings. So, boom. Load of casings in there. Yep, load you as many as possible, 225 per minute. You're going to produce 150 per minute, which is nice. That will do its little bit. Let's go over to here. Loot as many of these as we can and try and fill this up again. We'll just gradually set this up to construct as many as possible. That's silica, we don't want that. So into here, over here, boom, and let's see what we can get going. So this here, fine. Into this we can load all of these, and that's fine. That's alright. Let's load these. Now, we'll get all of these moving. We need copper ingots. So let's load 100 of these here in. And hopefully this will do the job nicely and start producing a whole pile of alclad sheets. We are definitely going to need something that will constantly feed those. So this here has a whole pile of alumina scrap going in. I think we can safely set up a drone port here. So into this bit, construct this. You are going to hook into where? Where is our thingy? You've got 4 loaded. You've got 4 loaded. Huh. Fine. Let's load this into here. And you will go for that. You dismantle that. You connect to here, and then you will load this into that. So now, right, each of you is sorted, and in here we want the tail end of this here feeding into this. So all ports, let's get this port from Arlanda to this port. Now, is this one, okay, status. I think it might be working. Oh wait, crap, nope. That is designated only for fuel. So you are going to feed around into here. So this will constantly feed this with the alumina scrap we need. This is using 150 per minute, 150 per minute, but the buffers are pretty well stocked at the minute. So we lose 12, but it's still going to be pumping out a shit ton into these here. That's not enough. I don't like it. You into here. So you are going to feed all of those into there. This will load 240 per minute. And let's feed that in. Now, drone port, we have all ports. The drone is in flight. So we should see, hopefully, drone. Let's keep an eye on the skies. I'm going to try and stand on top of the drone. It's zigging and zagging. Where are you? Oh, wow. Holy crap, this thing is actually pretty damn quick. Okay. It's landing. Let's let it land. So it's going to do its little loading thing. It'll lift this here out. Maximum transfer stack of 2.12 per minute. Right. Let's see just what is going on. Okay, so it's taking off. Right. Let's see. How can we... Oh, holy crap. It did not want us riding on the top of it. That is fantastic. I love that. That right there is how you get airtime. I can't even tell when I'm... Okay, I think I'm sprinting now. But that's fantastic, the rate at which that's going. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get rid of some of the things down here. We'll keep some of them working the way they are. Zooming now. Damn right. Damn right I am zooming. Boom. There we go. Now, we could look at all of that concrete, but we're not going to. Concrete can wait. So, this here, let's go and split this, destroy this, and this. So, right, dismantle filter is going to be all of these. Dismantle filter will set to all of those. And then finally, whoop, get rid of those. So, this is going to load a whole pile of stacks of these here. It doesn't have any fuel at it, but that's because we're actually relying on fuel from way, way back. So at this point, we could be looking potentially at, maybe we should start looking at like sloppy alumina or something, because it removes the silica bullshit. Well, it's not quite bullshit, but it's, you know, it's not ideal, the amount that there is that gets built up into the things. So let's get 4 stacks of silica uploaded. Takes a little bit of time. These here will let continue to do that. And this here, right, so this is still producing. And we do still have coal there, which is nice. These are going to be fantastic. So right, this here, alumina solution, you're producing a crap ton of that there. Except, what is going on here? Oh, the alumina solution is the problem. So this here, bauxite is... Let's try producing 240 per minute. This uses 480. So, right, that should hopefully, with any luck, be enough now. This will constantly be producing. And that should be fine. This should keep this steadily flowing now, I want to say. Near enough. Except it has that annoying habit of start, stop, start, stop. So maybe we just bring that down. Yep, it's still got problems. Okay, constructor is fine. It's going to do its little thing. Biomass, so 5 biomass becomes 12 coal, which is a wild rate of return on that. That's a shit ton of silica we still got left there. I guess we're going to be building a lot of glass when we get back to the base. So, right. Let's go and see what else we can set up. Special. Let's build this. Okay, hard drive scans completed. Recycled rubber or 6 inventory slots. Sorry, we're going for the inventory slots. You only get it once, and then it's gone. So let's get it out of the way. But it's nice the fact that we have it now. So over here, we can just go and sort all of this. This has all of these going like that. We can, meantime, head over this way. And we're going to get up to the section over there, which is where we've got all of our quartz and reanimated Sam. Well, it's not even reanimated Sam, it's just Sam. So we need to actually start to reanimate it is the thing. It's a pure node, which is good because pure nodes are very valuable. But I think we could also look at constructing a crap ton of some other things. I'm trying to think what all the base components we're going to need for different things are. I think using the alumina, we could actually get some very nice construction going. Because we can use it to make steel beams. We get a 3:3, so a straight 1:1 ratio for steel beams made out of alumina. And then the other thing we could look at, oh yeah, I'm going to show you what arachnophobia mode looks like. Network quality, where is it? Arachnophobia mode, and apply. Yes, confirm these changes. You're going to get to see what arachnophobia mode looks like, and then I'll show you just how terrifying it actually is in other aspects. So boing, and over to here. We'll go here, and we want to construct industrial storage. So let's get this set up here and here. And we want a smart splitter. Smart splitter like this. You are going to be 5 into there. You'll be 5 into there. You will just be straight default into there. Oh crap, center is going to be Sam. And to the right is going to be quartz, raw quartz. So into here, we'll offload this. That's going to do its little thing. And this way, we'll have a much nicer little selection we can go from every single time. So, organization, let's get another one of these set up on top. And then another one set on top. So this here, and let's set this and this. We'll not have to worry too much about these. They're going to fill up eventually, but that's future us's problem. So let's go into the cave and see what we can find in terms of arachnophobia. So the stingers are very spider-like creatures, very well camouflaged, very dangerous. They can just sort of pop up out of nowhere. Ah, there we go. Behold, arachnophobia mode. Tell me this isn't more terrifying. It's also heartbreaking when you kill one. Truly heartbreaking. They make little meowing sounds, and I don't like that. Yep, can't get to that one. It's not our friend. But yeah, that's arachnophobia. Let's go ahead and disable that because it's actually more terrifying with it than without. So there we go. Autosave complete. Et voila. Now, this here way, we get to going. Up here, and whoop, bounce your little thing. This here is 180 per minute. Let's bump this to 240 per minute. And we'll check and see, is over here 480 per minute, or is it 540? This is 300 per minute. So we can actually afford to go ahead and upgrade this. So this we can upgrade to 300 per minute. Oh boy, we're out of Alclad sheets. Damn. But it kind of just goes to show the speed at which you can end up moving if you sprint along one of these things. And whoop. Right. Okie dokes, this here is serving as our buffer. And up here we've got a whole crap ton of SAM. This will keep feeding. And let's loot all of this. So, SAM, we have 308. Let's go and loot that. It'll do its thing. And then we can just go ahead and get some more. So, we'll actually go ahead and load as much into our temporary inventory as we can, because we need to completely chock-a-block this here inventory with it. So this will do its thing. Oh boy. So that has a limit of, right, that's 480. This here is loading out as quickly as it can, but it's still not quick enough. This here is going to fill up with quartz. So, right, maybe we set up a subdivider here, and this here subdivider is going to be another little bit. So, whoop, nope, don't want that. What we want is for this here to be overflow. You will be overflow, and you will feed from this. Right. You load that, and then you will be loading this. So we have a buffer in place for once these fill up. And in the meantime, we need to go and get a whole crap ton of alumina. So there we go. SAM is collected. We have enough that we're going to be able to make a crap ton of reanimated SAM, which is perfectly nice. Whoop. Okay, no, can't be arsed with you. You're a big meanie face, but no. Do not like you. Oh crap, we don't even have the space to offload our inventory right now. That's a bit of a shame. Boing, and whoop. Over this here way, so we could be getting our SAM and our quartz from in there, have those feeding out this way, or we use the SAM node that's up there and a surface level quartz deposit. Only problem is the surface level quartz I don't know about, and the surface level, what do you call it? The surface level SAM node that's over there is an impure one, which is not exactly what you want. So let's go ahead this here way. We actually should probably go this way, in fact. Right, hard drive scanning, nothing of joy there. Ooh. Got a Mercer sphere over this way. Okay. There is an underground cave somewhere nearby. How do we access it? Let's find out. Because it's nearby, near to this area. Let's see, water cave maybe? Not quite. Over here? Ah. Oh, space giraffe penguin thing. Nobelisk? Pulse Nobelisk, maybe? Let's go ahead and just get rid of the iron ore so we've got a bit of space in the inventory. Right. Pulse Nobelisk. Hey! Pulse Nobelisk works. Right. Where is Captain Plasma Launcher? Oh, there we go. Right, not enough space for that. Let's see about what can we get rid of. Iron plates, we've got plenty of those, so we can get rid of that. And what can we upload? So we can't upload any more of that wire. We can definitely upload that. So let's swap those over. Fine. Swap this. Get rid of this. Steel pipes were clogged on. And this. So there we go. That's a little bit of inventory space regained. It's a pretty cool sound it makes when it detonates. That little sort of whom. Oh! There's some spiders. It was a good choice with a Club Orange. Club Orange is actually a pretty damn nice little drink. I mostly remember it for the old ads where he was... They pretended it was like the guy that created the thing. And it was just like, I approached the lady in the street. I asked her, should I take my bits out, or would you rather I left them in? She slapped me. I left them in. You're just like, that was an advertisement for a soft drink. That was... Yep. Back in the days where you could say whatever the fuck you wanted, really, in an advert. Didn't matter. So, right. Load in. Upload these. Now, we should be ready to make a crap ton of, what do you call it? Oh, this here place is empty. Set to always closed mode. Why would you set it to always closed mode? Right. Yep, couldn't do that now. Definitely would not work. So, over here, let's switch you to home, and you're going to be reanimated Sam. So, copy this here, paste, paste, and paste. So, into here, upload all of that, and we want to grab all of these back into the inventory. Then we upload all of these. This will make a crap ton of reanimated Sam. lot of aluminum casings too. And steel pipes, we can load up some more of those. Lovely. And here, what do we got? So, this here, been playing for 2 hours. Silicon circuit board. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Copper sheets and silica. That's actually very promising. We're hanging on to that for the meantime. While we just see eventually what's over here. So, right, these will do their things. We've got all of these loading out. It's fine. And we'll go ahead and make our way back to base. So, eventually we will need to overhaul our entire train network, but that's okay. We should also construct a little thing that just, like, provides the illusion of support for these here. Right. All of that stuff over there is just Caterium, which we could use to make a whole pile of Caterium quick wire. Could also just use it for regular wire. Regular wire, that's what we forgot to do. So let's actually turn around and we're gonna go grab a crap ton of regular wire. And we also need alcalad sheets. That's something else we didn't realize we needed as much of. Let's get it. So over this here way, boing. Maybe at this point we should have you, right. Let's get this here, transport hypertube. You will feed out to here. And I want you firing out like that. So you, on the other hand, we put an entrance there. You're going to have to jump into that. And you'll see why I care about this here. Because I want to see just what kind of airtime we can get from this. So let's go up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to turn around. And we're going to launch ourselves as quick as we can down this way and see just what angle we get to. Boing. Whoop. Okay, so we just hit our head, but I don't care. It's fun. Brain injuries are fun. That's a lot of reanimated Sam there. Right, here we've got, okay, those are AI limiters. Let's get rid of those out of the inventory things. This here we need for what? What should we go for? Crystal computers? Tempting. Oop, ad has started on Twitch, so yeah, we're going to be very much in the let's chill for a moment kind of motif. So, black powder, should we do? Do we have what we need for black powder? We don't have anything there. What do you need for that? Biomass and a Nobelisk. Rubber concrete. That's also tempting. So, fused wire, we've got this here. Tempting. Very tempting. We could just get alcalad sheets and what do you call it? Or we could go for encased pipes and that. Or do we go for what goes into the assembly director system? So we need supercomputer core and a supercomputer, I think. I think those are what goes into it. But we're kind of at a bit of a loss here. So I guess we'll go for I don't know. I don't know what we should make. Ooh, quartz crystal. I could make more of these. That's very tempting. AI limiter. And then rubber going into that there. That could be tempting. So we could get this Luna out. But instead, no. You know what? We're going to switch this to SAM fluctuator. We're going to load wire, steel pipes, and we need a crap ton of reanimated SAM. So let's load it in. And in from here, we've got all of that. Where is the wire? We need more wire. So you here. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. So load a bevy of 500 in for that. We are going to need to upload 2,000 wire. And then we're going to grab a crap ton more. There's another 2,000 and this will be us ready. Now this is going to do its thing. So reanimated SAM, let's set up a, what do you call it? A pipeline from this here. You will go up like that, out like that. You are going to go up like that and in like that. And you are going to connect the two. So this here, yeah, it's not the nicest, but who cares? That's a lot of crystal oscillators. That's also a good amount of reanimated SAM we've got being going. Or SAM fluctuators, rather. So that's loading 150 per minute. Right. That's going to clog up with those. Yeah, that was not my smartest idea. Didn't really think that one through, did I? So we load that in, load all of these, and then we're going to set these up at the end here. So these we set right as the last batch. You will go up like that. You go up like that. And you connect the two. So this here should be, yes. Now, steel pipe. Let's get 200 of these here loaded in. Going to use 75 per minute, and once this is finished up, that should be a whole pile of ones there. More than we'll need for the thing. So, ooh, awesome shop. Let's look at some of the things here. Foundations, we've got architecture, we have maxed out. Foundations, we've completed. Customizer, we haven't. So we need to look at stuff for the customizers, but I think I know where we're sort of going with some of this stuff. So, right. Management, we've finished. Organization is finished. Customizer is the next one. What is this here? Steel beams. Don't want to be wasting those. Coated concrete is pretty cool. And that uses plastic, and we have a hell of a lot of plastic. Pathway patterns could be nice. Number patterns, transportation, steel glass also could be nice. So let's go ahead and print these. Grab these and fix it coupons. We have 9 to spend. So pathways and no, factory icons. Let's go for these. And then, right, patterns. So now we can look at these here ones, and we should have, so this here, we can design a split path thing that goes along. So we could actually make our factories look really, really pretty, which I think is something we're going to inevitably have to do. Right. Batteries are going to be definitely a big, important thing. So let's jump and slide this here way. We're going up, and hard drives are finished scanning. So we're going to get over to the other base, find out what we've decoded, and then that will be us ready to head out. And by head out, I mean that'll be us gone for the evening, because tomorrow we're going to be back on, instead playing a different game, because Satisfactory, we are getting closer to having everything nicely automated, but we're still not quite there. We still have a little bit to go, which is fair, but maybe what we need is to be going along that way and via the lower end of the map. We've gone so far over this here top way and skipped over the top of stuff via our skyway, but we're missing out on a lot of the beauty of the world around us. Because down there, very cool looking. So maybe we need to construct many, 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 many more stations. That's gotta be it. So up we go. Come on. Oh my goodness gracious me. This will do its thing. We are going to eventually have our mega factory. There we go. There's a train passing us. Ooh. We have no more room for coal. Coal is completely full. So the freight car is just stuck like that, really. So up here is a whole pile of pure coal deposits. Whoop. Shouldn't have been holding a movement thing while I was looking there. We have these ones, but maybe up here, if we're rebuilding our train network, maybe up here could just be a power network. And we have it combined with that up there to make compacted coal, which has a much, well, not much, but it's like half the burn time that there is. So, whoop, boing. And now, since we're going downhill, this one should take far less time. Teleportation is something I would love to see us eventually have, and I think there is a teleportation option in this game. We are just going to have to keep on moving to get to it. So, down we go. And fine, that's over there, just a rock thing. When we're down here, we should start looking at making a whole pile of black powder, actually. Maybe that's what we need. Black powder constantly on supply so we can make as many nobelisks as we can. It's an idea. And it's one I'm kind of on board with. So this here, we'll zoom down this way. Let's keep on going. Bounce, slide. And keep on going. This gets us just short of the base here. And zoom. Right, now we can just do this. Up and slide right. Where is our, what do you call it? The MAM. Electrode aluminum scrap or recycled rubber. Don't think I want this. Right. Let's see. So 4 and 2 coal makes that. This would make it so that I can't produce as much, but I can use oil to create it. But we don't want that, so instead we've got that crappy thing there. And instead of silicon circuit board, we've got turbo blend fuel or recycled rubber. What are you? Petroleum coke and sulfur. This here has produced a multitude of batteries. This uses 16 batteries per trip. And we are going to need a crap ton of sulfur. So into here, alkali sheets. We forgot to get more of those. We have as much plastic as we're probably going to need. Wire, probably as much as we need. And into here, we are going to need sulfur. So let's fill this one up with sulfur. And this will do its thing. So here we go. There's a bit more. And right, you are filled up, you're filled up. Or no, you've been emptied a little bit, you've been emptied a little bit. And now into here we've got this. So let's load this and we'll grab some coal, shall we? Grab some coal. And we should set up a manufacturer. I think we might actually have one already. Nope, we don't currently. But we should be able to, no, assembler. This is the one. So, we'll build an assembler down here, and it's going to make us a copious amount of black powder. You connect to here. And logistics, nope, organization. Industrial storage. You go into here and let's set you and you. You into here. You into here. And where are you? Black powder, or do we go for compacted coal? Let's go for black powder because we're going to need more of that crap. You use 15 per minute. Yeesh. Let's maximize this, shall we? So, into here, we're going to load all of our coal. Into here, we load all of our sulfur. And then out the other end, we get all of our, what do you call it? Black powder. So, this here will keep on doing its thing. We're going to keep doing ours. Bounce, and there we go. Now, lovely. And load these in. Now, into here, we'll load all of our sulfur. Perfectione. And we do the same thing here. So, boom, and take this. You will load all of this. And that's us nicely taken care of. So this here's a lot of black powder being produced. We could look at summer sloops, maybe. Should we? No, we'll not. Instead, we're going to bounce our way up here. And let's look. Sulfur, we need how much? We need 100 smokeless powder and 200 nobelisks. Nobelisks we can deal with. 200 iron rebar. We can deal with that there easily. And here we have the nuclear deterrent. Interesting. Over here, quartz, you're going to be 100 nobelisks and 5 of those. We can work with that. That's fine. Caterium this way, you're just quick wire, you are rifle ammo, and that. And here, alien technology, 1 summer sloop, 100 reanimated SAM, and 50 computers. So we can, in fact, get that. Nope, it's not reanimated SAM, it's SAM Fluctuator. That's what we need 100 of. Computers. We'll get 50 of these here. And then we just need our summer sloop. So let's go ahead and research this. Alien technology. Boom. Start research. Fire augmenter is online. And there. I don't know what this uses.
Sloops naturally harvest. Yes, harvest energy from distant sources and distribute it locally. The power augmenter supercharges summer sloops by feeding it local power, increasing its harvesting range and efficiency, and thus power output. Basically, the more power it's given, the more it provides.
Do not loop the loop organ. It will shred and tear and unravel the threads. Many temples burned.
Good to know. That confirms that hypothesis.
Right, this here. Okay, fine. We've got that. Now, this is doing its thing. And over here we have this. So, alkylate aluminum sheets is the thing we are going to need. So let's hop into here. Oh wait, hang on. We can take these and we can use these with smelters to make, what do you call them? So right, you're connected to, yep, damn it. Let's get some smelters going. So we need an assembler here. And this assembler we need feeding into here. So, right. 3. I want you producing alkylate alumina sheets. And we want from here, smelter here and one here. So, one of you is feeding around to here, and from here, you're going to feed into here. You are copper ingots. Yep, that's fine. You are going to be pure aluminum ingots. Let's get these hooked in. Upgrade this here. That gives us access to 3 more power points. Connect this to this, this to this, and right. You will feed into here. You will feed into here. So you're going to do your best and produce as many as you can. You're doing 75 per minute. And you are going to also produce 75 per minute. So in here, let's load all of the alumina scrap. And you will be, yep, there we go. Okay, lovely, 75 per minute. This will consume 30 and 10. And voila. So you produce 30 per minute. And crap. How many do you use? 52.5 per minute. We need this increased. So this will produce a lot of things. 75 per minute, right. These are going into here, that's fine. Alkylate sheets are stacking up and will eventually be fine. In here we have plastique, wire, and sulfur. So, I can now theoretically provide an almost infinite amount of some things to this. So, over here we have this. You will feed around from here. So this feeds in like that, and then plastic is the only thing we actually need to really worry about. So this here, we could set like this. And let's set you to here. You are going to run around to here. You will go around this way. Oh no. Wrap. You feed around here. And then you go to here. Now, you, we just feed down like this. Et voila. Okay. So plastic is the only thing that is not automated right now. And we're using 60 per minute. And we produce, I would say plastic-wise, we're probably producing about 480 per minute. But yeah, lovely stuff. So there we go. This is doing its little bit. This feeds into here. This has enough that once this eventually fills up, this will start backfilling this. And then this here will go. So, happy days. We have everything for the most part sorted. We just need to improve the layout of things, but that's something I'm going to do off stream because of the fact that it's a really tedious thing to watch sometimes. So instead, what is going to be our next thing to look at? Scannable resource well pressurizer and extractor. Does not require power. You know what? We're picking this as our thing. So radio control unit, alkylate aluminum sheet, wire. Here, let's have a look at wire. Right. Here we go. There is 2927. Nearly. Alclad sheets are currently a new. Casing, we can load these in, so that's fine. And then finally, radio control unit, we've got 29 of these, so let's upload those. Wonderful stuff. This is going to do all of its things. This is producing a lot of batteries. And this is completely full of batteries. I like that. So, right, we can now set this stuff up so that it will start looking here. Okay, you're going to use that. Let's get rid of some of these. So let's upgrade that, shall we? And then we upgrade this. Upgrade this. This here too. This here. And finally, we can upgrade this. So, this should load in as quickly as possible now. Yep, it'll do its thing. Uses 150 per minute. We are seriously lucky right now. Yep. We've got as much of that going as we possibly can. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, damn it. We loaded the wrong box. We loaded the wrong frickin' box. You need to load into here. You are going to go like this. What the heck-a-rooney? You feed in you. Go like this. Roger Dodger. And we need to get rid of the coal out of this. So there's some coal there. And let's get rid of this. Right. 3 into here. So this should load up. Now we just load our sulfur in. Et voila. And over here we have room for some more coal. No, we don't. Scheiße. Into here, we load some more coal. And what have we got here? Hell of a lot of black powder. So let's quickly check our production refinery. We could construct a refinery over here, I'm sure, and set one up specifically for smokeless powder. So let's maybe have a look and see. 6, nope. There we go. You over to here. And then, damn it. Right, refinery. Let's construct one here. So this will be what? Where is it? Smokeless powder? Down at the bottom. Heavy oil residue. Scheiße. Never mind. No, it won't. We need that to be over at the other base. Which is okay. Sure. That's lovely, that there. Okay. Over this here way. Ooh. I have an idea now. My idea is that we take the producer here that makes these. Let's load it with these, and now it'll make 150 per minute. So it's making 6 of these per thing. Yep, there we go. This is going to stock up with batteries. Absolutely, completely chock 'em. Like chock-a-block. So right now, we've got alkali sheets starting to load into here and starting to backfill. So that right there is very good to me. I like it, I like it, I like it. What do we got in here? A lot of alumina scrap. Yep, this will just keep filling. So right, let's get this to feed around. Nope. Do we get this to feed? Right, you like this, and you like, whoop. Oh, damn. Is that, nope, that's not. Oh, I see what's going on. It's because of that there thing. Right. Let's get you to feed around to the other side. Nope, that's not gonna work. If you feed like this, you can feed to here. And then at this point, oomph, right. Logistics. Let's go for a splitter. Conveyor splitter. So one will go from here round to here. And then the other will go from here around to here. And then around to there. So, right. Boomf, boomf, and boomf. These here will all do their own little things. And we can now have this sort of feed half of its stuff out that way. And then the other half will be going out these ways. So we're always going to be loading more alumina scrap. And ladies and gentlemen, we got him. So, save game, save as copper streams, confirm. And that is us. So, meantime, I shall catch y'all on the flippity flop. I will see you tomorrow for some Command and Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars, where we're going to see if you can indeed beat the game with only infantry. Yes, it'll be easy difficulty, but only infantry. So, a little bit of a challenge run. Let's find out tomorrow. Meantime, take care of yourselves.